up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, Chapter 36, aka Chapter 115. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitty, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked, summer anime season in full swing in which we're covering Digimon, Mebius Dust, Hanakimi, which we're doing today, Reiwa Nodara-san, The Exiled Heavy Knight Knows How to Game the System, The 100 Girlfriends, Black Hand the Witch's Classroom, Yomi no Tsugai, Miramashita Uruma-kun, and Bleach, and there's even more on the way, including Boruto at some point. So please check out our Patreon, the link is in the description box below. So, well, first off, let's talk about this color page. This is very much giving, like, specifically because of this background, it's very much giving, like, a Burberry, Ralph Lauren, part of me wants to say even Louis Vuitton, maybe even Gucci, but, like, definitely, like, Ralph Lauren, Burberry, and, like, a Louis Vuitton kind of ad. It really damn is, but there's just one problem, and this has been a goddamn problem this entire time. Amato is just stiffer than a motherfucker. My god, if Amato was just like a little bit more relaxed, it would be sickening. This cover would be like a straight up ad. But god, he's stiff. Swear to god, Ikamoto, seriously, for the love of god, just give me a little bit of like a little bend or something, or a little lean. Just give me something, man. Oh my god. Anyway, now let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled A Father's Heart. What future awaits him at the end of his schemes? Let's see. Amato uses Kawaki as a means to kidnap Kashin Koji. What is he planning? That's a great question. Using his advancements as incentive, Amato negotiates with Kawaki. What was his goal in capturing Koji? Wait, you want me to kidnap Koji? Yes, that is correct. I don't know what you're planning, but let me clarify something first. Whatever it is you want me to do, it won't get in the way of taking down the Shinju, will it? Well, I don't need to worry about that. Everything I do is for my daughter's sake. I also want to get rid of those guys as soon as possible. But I want to talk about Koji. But I also want to talk to Koji about something. Something personal. Oh, got it. Let's do it then. Got it. Let's do it then. What's the plan? Well, that was quick. You don't want me to explain? I don't want to know. I don't care. As long as you're not getting in my way, it's fine with me. Dude, I love Kawaki's just like, dude, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. As long as you're not in my way of my goal, I honestly don't care. Well, I suppose so. Anyway. Well, I suppose that's in character for you. Is Boruto in Konoha right now? Yeah, he already is. The sensory team won't be able to find him, but I can feel his Otsutsuki presence. Good. Now's our chance. Now, let's see. Okay. Thank God I have both translations in front of me. Or I would be so screwed right now. Oh my God. Both fan translations in front of me, I mean. Good, now's our chance. Now while Boruto isn't, by Koji's side, besides, there's also that Shinjitsu of his. If 10 Pass gives him an update, then our actions will be, end up being predicted. If we're going to act, it has to be now. See. When it came to, I was somehow on the roof of the Hokage's office. Oh, okay, so now we're back at the Hokage. We're back with this mofo. When I was previously in the interrogation room questioning the Hokage, I don't remember leaving the room. Nonetheless, standing up from my chair, and that's not all to make matters worse, I was completely surrounded by a swarm of Shinju. Thank God. Thank freaking God I have this backup translation. Thank God. It was complete chaos. It was like staring death in the face. And then he appeared. The Hokage killing traitor. The Hokage killing traitor Boruto. It all happened quite fast. Boruto cut down all 6 of the Shinju. Sorry. Boruto cut down all 6 of the Shinju that were attacking, Lord Kubo in an instant. Wait, are you telling us the traitor, saved Lord Kubo? At a glance, it does appear to be that way. However, not from my point of view. It was quite the farce, an idiotic one at that. Boruto, who just happened to be passing by, decided to save my life? Oh my God. As if he would do such a thing. Make no mistake, it was all a ruse. We've all been had, the whole lot of us. My God, bro, we saved your life! Get over it! Oh my God. God, this fucking moron. God, hold on, let me make sure. God, Dad, what do you mean? When you say we've been had, do you not understand, Yamanaka-sai? It's not Shikamaru and Boruto. They are, likely others as well. All cooperating behind the scenes, to sabotage my, interrogance. Oh, sorry, sabotage my interrogation. Hold on, let me just make sure. Okay, now I know where I am. Oh my God. As for why Shikamaru is cooperating with the traitor, I won't deny the possibility of him being coerced, but the timing of the interruption is contrarily more than enough evidence to convince me of their ties. How pretentious. If it's come down to this, then our hypothesis that Boruto is in contact with the Shinju suddenly seems that more plausible. Looking at it that way only seems natural. There's only enough evidence to suggest that the possibility that Boruto lured those Shinju to the village. Well, at the present moment, his motives remain enigmatic, but the association alone is enough to make them look guilty. What the fuck is wrong with you? Wait just a moment. Is that not... Thank God someone said something. Is this not all a bit irrational? It's like you're accusing the Hokage of staining his hands with treason. Indeed, that's precisely what I'm intending to do. You should've... Nojin, you stupid fucker. You should've let this asshole just die. Oh my God, you dumb asshole. It should be a fairly logical conclusion. In fact, that's the only one I could come to. You fucker, you're stupid! The one who released Boruto's restraints and aided in his escape was none other than Shikamaru. Well, there's some... I will say this, though. I will give Kubo credit where credit is due, that he is questioning shit, because that is something you should do. But, like... Bruh. You gotta have your evidence, though, but, like, bruh, I would just be grateful at this point that Boruto saved your life. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Should be a fairly logical conclusion, and, in fact, that's the only one I could come to. The one who released Boruto's restraints and aided in his escape was none other than Shikamaru. There must be concrete proof somewhere. I swear I'll find it. Taking part in assisting a criminal is a serious crime. Of course, the other collaborators are to blame as well. But, like, here's the thing, though, bro. It's like... If you weren't stubborn enough to at least hear Shikamaru out on, like, the other side of the situation, that'd be one thing. Like, it just makes no sense why you wouldn't do that. But, like, dude, bro, how about the fact that there's Shinju up in here? They tried to warn you that there's Shinju attacking the goddamn village. Have you thought about that? Like, hello? Maybe, like, if you would, dude, if this fucker would have listened and left in the first place, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. God, this fucker, like, it's really frustrating because, like, dude, even though I agree with him on questioning the situation to an extent, I do, but it's like, dude, at the same time, it's like, bro, you just saw that the Shinju were there! Like, hello? They were trying to tell you that the Shinju were attacking the village! And you didn't listen! Have you thought about maybe it's like, yeah, there's Shinju here. They are attacking Konoha. Probably should figure out why that's happening well, he did question why that's happening. But have you thought about maybe that it's not just Boruto they're going after? God, this man is just, oh my God. What is happening here is like, this is some tinfoil hat shit that's happening here. My God. God, this is some tinfoil hat shit, not that I think about it. Of course, the other, well, that's because this motherfucker wants power. That's all this asshole cares about is power, let's be real. Fuck, you know what? I'm gonna use this motherfucker's logic against him. Have you guys thought about that, like, you know, maybe Shikamaru could use this logic against him and be like, bro, how did we not know that you weren't the one who lured the Shinju here? And to lure Boruto here so you could catch him. Anyways. Of course, the collaborators are to blame as well. But first, the person at the top needs to take responsibility. Oh my God. I already reported this matter to the daimyo. It's only a matter of time until he gives his consent. Consent? For the current Hokage, Shikamaru's dismissal. I proposed it. Forcibly removing the Hokage's special permission only allotted to the daimyo of Fire Country. Depends on finding proof of Shikamaru's treason. Bro! You don't have any proof! You were just attacked by Shinju, you stupid fucker! Hopefully the daimyo's not this retarded. Lord Elders, if I have your consent, we'll proceed with this dismissal. Lord 8, this is the sensory unit. There's something strange about the village entry log. What's wrong? A few minutes ago, someone matching Lord Jiraiya's chakra signature entered the village. Kashin Koji? Well, what on earth? A similar case involving a Kara member has been previously confirmed, and the possibility of an enemy raid is a matter of concern. Copy that. Let's keep this case classified and take care of this ourselves. Where is he right now? Let's see. The jutsu sealing handcuffs. Uh-oh. So speaking of Kashin Koji, see. I won't be able to use my frogs either. I'm surprised to find that against an opponent such as Otsutsuki Yoshiki, you were able to stay alive. Well done. Oh, this is going to be good. It's been a while, Kashin Koji. I hope you don't resent me too badly. In regards to that mission, I was already prepared to die. I was already prepared for my fate and understood my role. For me to resent you would be illogical. Well, good that, well, at least he knows that. Kashikoji knew what he was getting into. Duh. Well, good then. I'm surprised you're still... Dude, I think all of us were surprised that he was still alive! Well, good then. I'm surprised you're still living, but I'm also quite interested in that Shinjitsu of yours. 10 pass. The power to foresee all possible futures, irregular or compulsory occurring updates that allow you to view new visions of the future. That's my understanding of it. You said your last update was 4 days ago, right? You meant that was before the battle with Mamushi. I became aware of the existence of 10 Pass during this battle for the first time, and then I thought up this plan. In other words, this is a newly formed future. Oh shit! Before 4 days ago, these developments were completely unknown. Oh shit! Amado outsmarted you! Kashikoji, that sneaky bastard! Oh my god. This. It seems to be the biggest vulnerability of 10 Pass. In other words, the blind spots in your predictions. Thinking that it's over and all went according to plan. But hold on a second! Hold on. Do you guys think Amato's right about that, though? Because it says all possible 10 Pass is supposed to see all possible futures. Wouldn't you think at one point, though, that there was a possible future that Kashin Koji saw? Would be one including Amato figuring out Kashin Koji's ability. There had to be at least one future where he saw that. There had to be at least one possible future where he saw that. Like, I refuse to believe there wasn't at least one future where Kashin Koji saw Amato discovering his ability. But in terms of blind spots, that wouldn't surprise me. Here's the reason why it wouldn't surprise me. Because I look at what we saw with the multiverse. Well, obviously we have multiverse theory, obviously. But like, you look at what happened with we've seen it, like, for example, in Eden Zero. We've seen it in technically we've seen it with Dragon Ball. With the different futures created by Trunks and Zamasu. So, and also by Cell too. So that's why I'm like, I can believe this. I can totally believe this. Well, let's see. Let's see. Don't get over confident, oh my god. Let's read this part here. And again here. This seems to be the biggest vulnerability of 10 Pass. In other words, the blind spots in your predictions. Thinking that it's over and all went according to plan. Which, going back to, like, for the future Trunks example, is Trunks giving the medicine to Goku. Him giving the medicine to Goku, like, he was supposed to completely, fix the future, preventing the androids from, coming to life and all that. Well, no, that didn't happen because you got Android 19 and 20 that appeared. You also had, you still also had Android 17 and 18 appear. You also had Cell appear. So, yeah. And then, because Goku, and then eventually Goku did die. And then eventually Goku came to life and you saw Majin Buu. And then, going back to Trunks' future, when Trunks did go back to the future and killed the androids and killed Cell, well, because he kind of did change the future by killing Cell. Trunks also did eventually have to face Majin Buu, and he killed Majin Buu before he was hatched. But then Trunks also had to face Zamasu too. So it's like, yeah. Don't get overconfident, Kashin Koji. You're too Panglossic. Wait, what? This fan translation used Panglossic. This, I think it's, well, it's a similar word to naive. You're still so naive. Let's see. I didn't expect you to move so boldly, Amato. What is your goal? You'll find this out, well, anyway, Ida will find out sooner or later through, wait, hold on. Yeah. You'll find this out, later through her, Semigen, so I'll be straightforward with you. I've done a bit of what? I've done a bit of tampering with your brainwaves! Wait, what?! Oh, fine. Don't glare at me like that. And I apologize for resorting to a crude way of dealing with you. Okay, let's see. But, I'm not your enemy. The only reason you were restrained was for my safety. I don't blame Amato for that. I just want to be able to have, a leisurely conversation with you. That depends on what you have to say. What the hell did you do to me? The information brought by, Ted and Pass will no doubt be advantageous to us. But just like, how I exploited... Wait. But just as you were captured, wait, okay, there we go. But just like how I exploited them this time, your vulnerabilities will, continue, to pose a danger. That vulnerability, is, okay, the problem, is the time, interval between one update and the next. If we could shorten that time even just a little bit, you'll be able to get more, accurate information on the latest future even faster and stay out of danger. At least that's what I was thinking. I am the parent who title of the chapter. I am the parent who created you, after all. Chalk it up to me to having a parent's heart, or a father, or perhaps it's a fatherly. Let me read this other fan translation here. Despite everything, I remain in some way the creator, the father who brought you into existence. Perhaps it's fatherly instinct, if at least fatherly instinct. At least that's how I see it. Wait, so you can make the time interval between updates go by faster? By fucking with his brainwaves? Hold on. But hold on a second. The thing is, though, by manipulating... Here's the thing, though. By manipulating Kashin Koji's brainwaves like this and making the time intervals go faster, would it decrease the accuracy, though? That's the real question, though. Let's see. Most likely, it was an ultrasound-based procedure. Don't worry, there's no external injuries. In other words, your brain has simply become more active than it has before, or than it was before. There's nothing. This is nothing more than more than a reassurance or temporary reassurance, really. But in my own way, I wanted to do what I could to help you. She is so full a shit! Well, he's only helping Kashikoji for his own agenda, let's be real. Koji, take a look at that. She's the clone of my daughter, Akibi. The karma I gave, Kawaki, could take... Wait. What? What? Okay, oh my god, I can't believe this. So the karma I gave Kawaki contains her memories and genetic information. If Kawaki carves his karma into that, it should completely revive my daughter based on that data. Wait, what? It uses the same method of reincarnation as the Otsutsuki. Tell me, Koji. Wait, what? What? Have you ever seen a future where Kawaki carves that data onto Akibi's clone? Oh my god. I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen it even once. 10 Pass gives me the ability to store all future developments inside my brain as memories. That is why I could say with confidence there has never been a future where that has come to pass. And every future, Jura appears without fail. And he almost always kills Kawaki! Oh my god! So Jura is gonna kill Kawaki? Thank you. I'm glad you understand. I understand. I'm glad I was able to talk with you directly. I'm looking forward to the to the next update to see what future our current reality has created. Oh, damn it, Amato, that bastard changing up the code on me again. Again without telling me. Oh, fucking Amato. Koji? Hey, wait, what the hell? Hey, what's going on? What happened? Well, we'll talk in a second. Inojin, holy shit! That scared me. What is it? Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Ida, it's me, Kashin Koji. Oh, dude. Damon is just laying up against Ida's titty. Lucky bastard. Do you copy me as well, Shikamaru? Yeah, I copy. What on earth happened? What was Amato scheming? Hey, would it kill you to be less pushy? Like, seriously, lay off. See, Ida, this is important. Only you can... Uh-oh. Koji? Hey, what's wrong? One just started a 10 Pass update. Oh, here we go. Code is targeting me? Sarda, actually, I wanted to talk to you. Sorry, I fucked this up. Actually, Sarda, I actually want you to let him capture you. So, yeah, we're back with Sarda, and she's thinking about what Boruto said. During our battle with Mamushi, Ko quietly left claw marks all over the village. He could appear anytime he wants. He'll likely take you straight to their base. But don't worry, using those symbols I have, wait. Yeah, don't worry, just rely on this mark I gave you. I will teleport directly to you. It'd be easier for him to appear where there aren't many people, huh? Ooh, Sarda's gonna let Code capture her. Here we go. There's Code. Oh, here we go. So now we're at the predictions here. There's Code. Ah, here's Code's got Sarda! Oh! Morishiki's gonna take control of Boruto! Oh, we're gonna get Jura up in here soon too! Sweet. Dude! This is gonna be sickening! Koji, Boruto, listen. Listen to me. Listen calmly and carefully to what I have to say. Sarda, the decoy plan with Sarda is going to fail. What? I see how it is. I was wondering why you were giving off hints of Boruto's chakra. No! This is the cause, eh? He uses these to teleport. You plan to let him infiltrate the Shinju hideout with these. Damn it, this is bad. Fortunately for you, you're too late. Wait, Boruto, hey, don't go! Damn it, that idiot. Sarda! No! No! Contact with the motto, a new update, a failed plan, a great destiny, shaking, whirlpool begins to swirl. No, there's no fucking chapter next month! The next chapter is coming out in September, but holy shit. Holy freaking shit. First of all, let's talk about this, let's talk about Kashin Koji's, prediction. Like, that shit is fucking wild. Oh my god. There we go. So with Kashin Koji's prediction here, it really looked, Borushiki is coming. He's definitely coming in this fight with, but hold on a second. So, there's a few things here. So we have, Borushiki, we have Kawaki, and there's Himawari up in here too. Oh, there's the fight! We're gonna have the father-daughter fight soon too! Yeah! Dude! But I wonder what Shikamaru... Dude! What is Shikamaru and Jura talking about, though? Holy shit, what's Shikamaru and Jura talking about? Because Jura's holding a book. And just talking with Shikamaru. What is going on? First of all, there's Kobo. Like, Kobo, you're a fucking dick. You're lucky your ass is still alive. But... what is going on with dude? Are we gonna see Kawaki get killed by Jura? Dude, if Jura turns, I'm going to lose my shit. What the fuck is Jura doing with Shikamaru? With this book? What the fuck? That's the thing I was like, what? What? I have to wonder there, you know what? You know what I'm thinking is going on there? Is that Shikamaru is stalling for, that's what he's got to be doing. You know what I'm thinking is Shikamaru is stalling for time. He's using talking, I don't think Jura's gonna turn. I think Shikamaru is stalling for time. And talking with Jura. That's gotta be it. Right? That has to be it. That's gotta be it in regards to that. But something that stuck out. Alright, let's go back to the other panel here too. Are we gonna see Code? Boruto's not gonna have to transform into Borushiki against Code. No, he will have to do it probably against Jura or against who's the one I'm thinking of? Dari. But I think I really want it to be against Jura. But I think there's one other thing though too. You know what? There's one other thing that I'm thinking about as well that that I feel like could happen in the case of Kawaki specifically. I don't know. I don't think it would happen. No, it could happen in the case of Code as well. Now that I think about it, because of what Jigen said at the end, right before he disappeared, that he wanted Code to eat the fruit. So that's why I'm like, I feel like this could happen too with Code. I think we could see, because Kawaki is definitely a vessel just ready to absorb an Otsutsuki, one of the Otsutsukis. I wonder, Otsutsuki ready to absorb like a Shinju. I wonder if we'll see Kawaki, or wonder if we'll see Jura like in terms of killing Kawaki. I wonder if Jura will like take over Kawaki's body. That would be really interesting. Or Jura take over Code's... Dude, if Jura takes over Code's body, I will lose my fucking shit. That would feel so correct. Oh my god, please. Please, God, please have this happen. I would love it if Jura takes over Code's body. Reason why, unlike, say, like what we saw with the other Otsutsuki vessels previously. Yeah, reason why Code was incompatible for being a vessel was because of the white karma. But, like, because of what happened with these Shinju in particular, and I feel like the title of this chapter... I feel like it, I don't know, I feel like this chapter, based on what like Amato said and shit, I feel like it kind of is foreshadowing that. I don't know, I feel like Jigen is, part of me is like, I feel like Jigen is going to take over Code's body or something. I don't know. Or Hidari's going to take over Kawaki's body, just something. I don't know, just one of the two. Like, because the reason why I say probably it'd be Kawaki's body, if anything, is because of the future. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm curious what you guys think. What do you guys think is gonna happen here? Because I really hope Code doesn't go down just as a fucking failure. I want to see Code get, like... I really want Code to, like, absorb one of the Shinju or something. Just something. Give Code something, man. But I do, like... I think probably one of the biggest twists here is what Amato was trying to do with Kawaki. How he was using Kawaki to bring his daughter back, and not only that, but what Kashin Koji said, that he is able to store everything in his brain. But like the other thing though too, it's like, dude, at the same time, Amato, why aren't you downloading? If Kashin Koji said this, that he remembers every single future that he predicted, why aren't you downloading this from his brain? He better have before he let Kashin Koji go, he better have downloaded all that shit from his brain. And so he could study every single update. If he didn't do that, then that's fucking stupid. That would be a dumb thing to do. But just something, oh god. I'm very, the fight against Hidari is going to be very interesting. Sarada versus Hidari. But, man, I really can't wait for some of this shit to go down. The Borushiki, let's be real, the Borushiki content is definitely got to be happening against Jura. It's got to be. If it happens against Hidari, I would not be surprised by that either. But I don't think it will. I think it's going to ultimately happen against Jura. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think about Amato's motives? And also, what do you guys think about what Amato did to Momoshiki's brain? I really think personally, here's my opinion on this. By attempting to speed up the updates by manipulating his brainwaves, I really feel like it's going to lower the accuracy of the futures. Because you got to compensate it. You got to, because of equivalent exchange and all that. You have to compensate something. So I feel like he's compensating accuracy for speed. That's what it feels like to me. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Boruto content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.